Hey everybody, welcome back to Big Red EDC. Well, this is going to be the first knife from Blade Show West that we will be checking out. We're doing just kind of like a first impressions type video because, well, Mama wants her knife back. It's pretty much that simple. So, I better do this and get her knife back to her so she can get to using it. But what we're looking at right here is the Bestech Tulip. Now, the Tulip is a collaboration between Ostapel and Bestech. It is the first in the line of what an article in Knife News calls the Bestech Bouquet. This knife was specifically designed with women in mind. And from what I understand, speaking to the absolutely gracious Selena, the Bestech rep, that there's going to be more to follow. So that's pretty cool. It's good to see knife companies designing knives specifically with women in mind, because you know what? There's a lot of women out there that carry knives. So, and not only that, but in talking with Christine from When Women Carry Knives, hanging out with her over the Blade Show weekend, very, very interesting. Now, she is, you'll see this knife here. It's small. It's kind of that pinkish purple. That's completely the opposite of the knives Christine likes. She likes a little bit bigger knives, but she's not pink, purple, that type. She likes the more... She's not a girl that likes pink in her knives. Everything doesn't have to be pink. My wife, on the other hand, she likes pink. So, that's why you see kind of this pinkish purple knife in front of you. So, what exactly do we have here? Well, you've got just shy of 4 inches of a titanium handle. M390 blade. Your handle length is going to be just about 2¼ inches, maybe just a little more, which ends up giving you a blade length that is in that about 1 5/8 ish range. So just shy of 4 inches, as I said. This little guy is a frame lock. Now you can see there, you just depending on how the light hits it, you got kind of a pink, purple kind of hue to it. Now that's pretty much how it looks in my hand. Now I tell you what, it is a frame lock and it is a front flipper. Now construction wise, it's definitely got the Bestech quality construction on it. Without a doubt, you're looking at ceramic bearings in the pivot, titanium. M390, you've got excellent materials. And the build quality, it's Bestech quality all around, for sure. Now, obviously, for my hand, it's a bit small. But for my wife, it's really good for her. She works in an office-type setting. So something like this, a little knife like this, because as you can see, that 1.5-ish inch blade, it is going to be limited in, well, it would definitely be limited for me in, it's not going to be a primary EDC for me at all. For her, it's going to be something she can drop in her purse, drop in her bag, even throw it in her pocket. And, she usually wears dresses to work, so not a whole lot of pockets there. But it's a knife that she can have relatively, even put it in her desk drawer. And it's not really threatening. It's not really, intimidating. I would hope. I don't know how you could see this little thing as intimidating, but perfect little, get your forefinger up there on the blade. Perfect little package opener, letter opener, that type of knife. without a doubt. It's got a pretty good action on it. I mean, it drops fairly well. I mean, that little tiny blade. For me, if I tried to flip this thing, I know I would chuck it across the room. But it is a little front flipper, so you can just kind of roll it. Roll it open. And as I said, it's really got, I mean, it's got the Bestech build quality to it without a doubt. Now, they had this kind of purplish pink. They had a really light pink. That's what I'm going to call it, because I don't know what other color to call it. If my wife was here, she'd spit out some color that I'd never heard of before. And they had a blue version, and they kind of have a green version, if I remember correctly. And it seems like to me there's like a gold type version bouncing around in my head, but I can't be certain of that one. But I'm pretty sure it was kind of the two different colors of pink and a blue and a green. And I know for a fact Christine was doing some really awesome stuff. I mean, she is really trying to get the whole women, I mean, she's taken women carry knives to the hilt, which is absolutely awesome. She's got her channel, you know, Instagram, all the social media. She's even starting a website where she's going to be promoting and selling knives, you know, specifically marketed for women, which that's absolutely awesome. And I know for a fact she bought some of these, and you should be seeing them on her website. Now, these are not for sale. I cannot find them for sale anywhere, so they're not for sale for the general public right now. I know in talking with Selena Saturday night at the pit, that's where this whole knife kind of came to be. Selena came over. She was talking to me and my wife, you know, showing us pictures of all the Bestech knives that are going to come out. She pulls out a picture of this little guy, and the next thing I know, my wife says I'm going to Bestech, the Bestech booth on Sunday morning, and buying one of these. So, that's how that happens. There's also a funny little story that goes with that. But, now from what I was understanding, that these little guys, according to Selena, were going to retail for about $140. Now, to me, that's, wow, that is a lot. That seems like a lot for such a small knife that is built very well. I'm not gonna dispute that fact at all. But I mean, it's titanium, it's M390, yes indeed, but it's small. And I mean, in all truth, I mean, its capabilities are fairly limited because of the such small blade. I mean, like I said, it's going to be a great utility type blade to use in an office setting. Opening packages, letter, that type of thing. It's going to do that all day long without question. But now, like somebody like me, I mean, yes, I do carry smaller knives at times, but just the blade shape really, I mean, for me, this wouldn't be a good rope cutter or that type of thing, you know, that I do. But in an office setting, I think this would be a really, I mean, it would be a really good knife. But for $140, man, that just seems like a lot to me. And knowing the people that watch the channel mostly, it's probably going to be a lot to them too. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. If it's not for you, it's not for you. That's absolutely cool. And for those of you wondering, no, I did not pay anywhere near $140 for this knife. No, that did not happen. But as a matter of fact, because Christine was talking to her and making a deal, I actually got a pretty good deal on this guy too. So thank you very much, Christine. I greatly appreciate that. And my wife does too. Oh, let's get a weight and stuff on it. Let's just see this little, I mean, less than 4 inches. I mean, it's got a little bit of weight, but it's not. We're looking at 43 grams, 1.5 ounces. So weighs just a little bit less than what a bug out weighs. I think a bug out Typical stock bug out comes in at what, about 1.8, between 1.8 and 1.9. We'll give it its due here. Thickness 0.4. Overall width just under an inch. Great little fifth pocket knife if that's where you want to go with it. Personally, I probably would not use the pocket clip on it, just because it is so small. It would definitely be a fifth pocket knife for me. Slides over there pretty darn well. You do have a little bit exposed, so nothing more than probably right about that 1/2 inch that we typically see. Yeah, right about there. Pretty much. But there again, definitely a little fifth pocket knife type if I was going to carry it. Pretty cool little knife. Yes, it does kind of sort of have its limitations, but I think it's really good for an office setting. The whole thing that kind of throws me off is the price a little bit. So we'll just have to see how that, and I mean, that's not hard and fast. I don't know, because as I said, you know, they're not for sale anywhere right now. You could buy them at Blade Show, and that was about it. And I know they had it at Blade Show in Atlanta in June, and now they have it here. They just had it in Blade Show West, and they're still not available in stores. So I know Christine, she's keeping in contact with Selena, so I'm sure she'll keep me informed. Christine's an absolutely awesome person. And yes, Peter is too. Her husband, A Therapeutic Edge. Absolutely awesome dude. Stonewashed flats there. The Bestech logo. There you got your M390. Mama's happy, so that's what's important. Happy wife, happy life, right guys? But I appreciate you taking a look at the first in the line of the Bestech bouquet, as they call it. Appreciate Christine and Peter and everybody else that I hung out with at Blade Show West. Thank you to Selena from Bestech for the great deal on this little guy. And as always, thank you guys for checking it out with me. Keep your eyes open. If it's something that you are interested in, I'll try to keep you updated and update the video as I get more information. As always, guys, like, subscribe, leave me a comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, guys, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.